The main piece of national news that came out of the NFL draft was the selection in the 7th round, the last round of the draft, of Michael Sam out of Missouri by his home state, St. Louis Rams. It was a touching moment for those who watched it because, like a lot of people, he got the phone call and he got emotional. Let's take a look at some of these photos. We're going to tell the story in a string of photographs. Here's Michael Sam getting the call, and you see him choking up. There he is. He's with his boyfriend, who, by the way, is ripped. I saw a picture of that guy without a shirt. That guy's got a 12-pack. So flip through these pictures here because you see him. He gets emotional, and then they hug each other, and then America wigs out because they kissed each other, and it's interracial. And then they and they hugged again, like they hugged and then kissed and then hugged again. It's unbelievable. Oh, and they kissed again. Oh my God! I didn't even know they kissed again. So that caused some difficult reactions. A member of the Dolphins, I believe, Donald Jones, tweeted horrible in response to that. First of all, he didn't like it. He first tweeted, "Oh my God," and then people asked, "Are you talking about Michael Sam?" And he said, "Horrible." He has apologized in a statement that, tell me if you think this sounds like it was written
by Donald Jones.
Tell me if it was written by Donald Jones or not. He's a safety for the Dolphins. I want to apologize to Michael Sam for the inappropriate comments that I made last night on social media. I take full responsibility for them. I regret these tweets took away from his draft moment. Remember last year when I was drafted in the 7th round, all of the emotions, happiness I received. I sincerely apologize to Mr. Ross, my teammates, coaches, staffs for these tweets. I'm committed to represent the values of the Miami Dolphins and appreciate the opportunity I've been given to do so going forward. Alonzo Duralde from What the Flick, like, going forward? Yeah, that sounds like what he said. Yeah, because, you know, professional athletes, they're always saying
things
we
all know he didn't write it.
No, of course not.
But do you think when he saw that, he's like, yeah, perfect. It's exactly what that reflects my feelings, or was he like, fuck it, whatever, I don't care?
I think they probably said, we're going to write this, you're going to agree to it, and here's what you need to do. Shut up. Yeah. Like, take a vacation, go away. They also fined him. So, and obviously there were a lot of hateful tweets, but what we wanted to do was, because you know what, things are really changing, and there were a lot of incredibly positive things that came out of this, and a lot of incredibly positive tweets. So let's read those, because in an effort to be a little cheerier, although we do want to. So Chris Cluey, former punter who thinks he's out of football because of his support for gay rights. At least one team finally showed some balls, so we like that. Good job, Rams. Thanks to Chris Cluey for that. Eric Dickerson, the greatest Ram ever. Congrats to Mike Sam Football on becoming a Ram. Welcome to the Rams family. Scott Fujita, longtime linebacker. Congratulations to Michael Sam, Rams, NFL, everyone. Big moment in sports and beyond. Now, this one is different. Marshall Henderson is a shooting guard, a wing with the Mississippi Rebels basketball team, and a very good player, although a mix of a player, because Marshall Henderson is capable of going for 40
or 4
and 1, right? And I mean, I saw him in a game. I bet on Mississippi this year. I think he missed 19 shots, right? But he took them. So let's put that tweet back up there again from Marshall Henderson. This is Marshall Henderson's tweet. Boycotting SportsCenter tell this Michael Sam, I can't even figure out what he said, but it was bad. It was 2 words, apparently. My brothers are 7-11 and saw that. Hashtag sickening. I, of course, read that and you immediately think, I don't know about your brothers being 7 and 11, but I'm pretty sure your entire family is destined to a career working at 7-Eleven. No offense, I know your father owned a 7-Eleven. But then Marshall Henderson is not done. He goes, I'm sorry, but I do not agree whatsoever that should be, so this is the next one, that should be shown anywhere to innocent eyes can see, referring again to his brother. So he gets the retweets and favorites, which is disgusting. And then comes his defense. Thank you, everybody, for your input and responses. My next tweet is really going to throw everyone a curveball. All right, let's see what that one of my best friends, who is gay, is about to graduate in psychology, asked me to say these things so he can have responses. To be continued. The point of his study was to see how people react when other people say things or act in a certain way against another group of people. Also, notice how his retweets and favorites are going down because people are massively losing interest. He chose gays because of how he relates to it, and he has to live it every day of his life. He asked me because he knew I would get incredible feedback. Oh my God, how crazy you people are.
LOL.
It is absolutely amazing to see what people have said, whether agreeing or disagreeing.
Ah, so he was just playing a psychology trick on us.
He was. Sorry for messing with everyone. Everyone really helped my boy. And for that, we are extremely appreciative. It's called psychology, and everybody just got taken to school, yo! How important is education? Everyone can get educated off this scenario. Think about it.
You know, he's playing chess. We're playing checkers.
Last one, Michael Sam for standing. Now he says, thank you, Michael Sam, for standing up for you, making this whole project possible. The Marshall Henderson project possible, trying to bridge the gap one day at a time. So
that's awesome.
I don't buy it, but I admire the effort to get himself out of that situation.
No, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was better than the apology by Donald Jones.
It was better than the apology by Donald Jones. One of my friends, who's gay?
He's a psychology major.
He's a psychology major. You guys are just taking to school, bitches. All right, he's an idiot.